game. Here we go. Let's do. You do the Jolly Rogers. And he does. I'm trying first airborne. What's the 250 for that? Ooh. Except they're the home team. Alright. Go Jolly Rogers.
What's usually regarded as America's game, this showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Welcome to Commander Stadium in the area they call the DMV. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Navy head coach before the game. He talked about the atmosphere this team is going to play in today, and they have worked all season to be a part of a game just like this. They have now moved into that top 12 ranking, but they know they have got to impress the College Football Committee, the voters, and everybody who has a role in this because they want to get to the playoffs. This game has so much importance, but he said, I don't want our players to feel overwhelmed. I want them to execute and do their job here today, but communicate at a high level here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Army Black Knights offense will have the opening possession of the game. The midshipmen able to pull out a hotly contested game the last time these two met.
Yeah, and most of these games in this series are so phenomenal. The offenses are carbon copies of each other. They look identical. They know what each other is going to do. Great game last year. Navy finished on top.
It really just comes down, I think, to attention to detail because of everything you just said there, Dave. And that was one thing I think Navy did a better job of late in the game. They were able to get the blocks. They were able to make the tackles. They limited the mental errors, and that's why they got the big win overall.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Back to pass on second down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. On target. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down.
And I know he tucked that thing, and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage. But you do what you're...
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive. aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, and now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll give it to him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Stone. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Move to his right. He'll try to do it himself.
Ooh. Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but not before he picks up the first down for Navy.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the ball.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it again. Stepping to the right. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And a nice job by the offense of picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. This rivalry has a deep and storied history. Plenty of memorable moments. Here are a few of them. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here he goes. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense...
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And he's got room. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh center downs going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys. And that's exactly what that QB did on that angle.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
2nd down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Hits the open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
From the gun, the running back has it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Just got rid of that one.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now they'll try the right side.
No.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Dykes. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Hines his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Navy sideline. There is a ton of excitement right now as their wide receiver just broke the team season record for receiving yards on that last drive. That made him the program's leader. School history made here today, but he's not done yet. He's jogging back out onto the field. He can continue to add to that total. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Out wide right, it's Stone.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Quick give. It's Mayer. He's got enough. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Second down, gonna throw it. This time on target. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead.
Come on.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down.
The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's out past the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well give it to him again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We've got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Navy quick to the line. In the backfield, he'll lose 3 on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13, making the adjustment. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Why did
he ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Black Knights offense will go to work. So on their first drive of this 3rd quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Black Knights are facing 3rd and inches. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Black Knights are flying down the field. Takes off. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. 3rd and long coming up. Finds his man on the RPO. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Hey, guys, checking in from the midshipman sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Howie will see how they adjust. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down to the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
On the third play of the drive, 3rd down, is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here comes the heat. Back's got it on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
Right at the line. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff, but he's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground and getting north.
Just smothered on the play.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill him.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Turns into the pile. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just barely got rid of it.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. first down here. What a ride this season has been. Just thrilling action everywhere. Close game to finish off the regular season in this one here in the fourth quarter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
No!
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. The sudden change on the turnover. Man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it in. It's Wilcox. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the ground with the counter. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Smashes through the tackle.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And here comes the Navy offense. Lost the throw on first. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, I blew it.
Off and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Gives it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They want that clock to run. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll ride him again. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
Oh!
Already got a hand on it at
Get
the
it.
clock.
Oh
He
my God.
didn't get there.
Oh
A
my
stop
God.
for this defense, and now they've got a chance to save themselves.
Oh, the defense needed that, right? If that field goal gets made here in the second half, all of a sudden it's a 2-possession game. By getting the block, they keep this thing really close. Let's see how their offense can respond.
Motion from the wideout.
Why is this
Through
so
the
bad
defense.
now? Oh
He's
my
there
God.
to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Look out. Turns it upfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And this offense, they got another positive gain, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. We got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Powers inside. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And finally, we see a nice game. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you get through the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking for the score. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.